back with a concert review. This last Thursday, July 5th, we went to see the Logic concert. Came here to Toronto, Canada on July 5th, and we went to see it at the Budweiser stage, which is one of my very favorite venues here in Toronto. It's an outdoor venue, which I'll talk about later. We had a little bit of weather situation, but anyways, it was an awesome concert in the end. His guests were Kyle and NF, and I don't know much about them. So it was really awesome because, you know, most concerts you wonder when the openers will be over and when you should go to catch the main show if you don't want to see so much of the openers, because sometimes you want to see the openers and sometimes you don't, right? This time I was like, I don't really know them that well, so I might have heard like a song here or there of them, but I don't really know these openers, so I'd rather just go mainly for Logic. And it was really awesome. The day before, the ticket people or the concert people, they sent us an email telling us, you know, the exact schedule, which is awesome. Like to the minute, it said Logic would be on at 9:10, so I thought let's aim for getting there around, you know, 8-ish, so we could see some of the openers, like maybe we'll see some of NF. I think he was the second, he was the second opener. So we totally missed Kyle. I'm not sure what he's about. I'm sure he was awesome, but I wasn't in for such a long night, I guess. We missed Kyle. We saw the end of NF, and there's a lot of NF fans. I don't know much about him. All I know is that one song you hear on the radio all the time.
Yeah, you wanna make this work, you just wanna make this work. Want me to listen to you, but you don't ever hear my words. You wanna know my heart, yeah, let me guess. You want an apology, probably. How can we keep going in a rate like this? We can't, so I guess I'm gonna have to leave. He's always come after me.
I don't really know most of his stuff, so I just kind of enjoyed whatever he was doing. But there were a ton of NF fans. They all had his t-shirts. I guess he's a big thing in that community. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not that hardcore. I don't know anything about NF really. But he seemed good. He was pretty good. But we were all waiting for Logic. And what happened? Okay, so whenever you say you're going to Budweiser in the summer, this venue, a lot of people say, what if it rains? And it always says rain or shine, rain or shine. So I'm like, I guess the concert still goes on. And people are like, never get lawn seats because then you'll be in the rain. So we didn't get lawn seats. We got the covered seating, and it did rain. It rained, it thundered, it lightninged. Basically Kyle and NF went on, and then it started pouring and lightning and thundering, and it was crazy. And so we were waiting because basically all the people on the lawn were told to come under the covered part where we were, and so we were all huddled in there. And I guess they wouldn't let Logic come out until the thunder and lightning had passed and all that. So once the thunder and lightning had passed, we were wondering, we were like, is this concert going to be a go, or is it not, or what's going to happen? So we didn't know if it was going to happen. We didn't know if the concert was going to be canceled, or how does that work? The concert did go on. It was a little delayed. It was about an hour later than we thought Logic would come on. So luckily we didn't get there at like 7 or something. We got there a little after 8, watched some of NF, waited for Logic, but we watched the thunderstorm instead. Everyone was having a good time watching that. And then Logic came out. Yeah! Finally, once all the thunder and most of the rain had stopped. So I guess they don't mean rain or shine really. I don't know. They don't. I thought it was rain or shine there. It's not.
Hey, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Logic concert.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Okay, so Logic finally came out, and you know, he addressed the crowd about the whole waiting and not coming out in the rain and stuff like that. He said they wouldn't let him come on, so it wasn't really him. I guess people were tweeting and stuff and saying some nasty stuff, and he kind of confronted that.
I was on Twitter, and I saw a lot of people, you know, they were bummed, but they were like, you know, I hope you can make it out here. You know, I love you, like, I hope you come through, I really appreciate it. But there was one kid. He wasn't a kid, he was a dude, he was a guy. And he's in this crowd right now. And he was like, Logic, you not coming out here because of the rain. You guys understand how you could be electrocuted and die. You know that, right? And you know left the venue and the police said I could not step on this stage. Do you know that? So to the kid who was talking shit on Twitter and said that it was the most American thing he'd ever seen and compared me to Donald Trump, I'm gonna say, fuck you, fuck Donald Trump, and God bless Canada.
He did not disappoint. It was awesome. I thought it was a terrific concert. He really gives 110%. You can see that. He's very energetic and just doing it up for the crowd. It started with Rick and Morty on the screen. We started with some animation there.
Morty, shut up. I'm simply implying, I want some shit I can turn out on this ride to Classical Our Planet, Sector G9, okay? Right, geez, okay. So meet me in the middle, Morty.
And then, his whole show is very animated and very video game centric, which is really awesome and fun. So he started out with an animated intro, and then he started his set, and he did songs, old songs, new songs, popular songs, unpopular, songs that aren't so popular yet. I'm wondering why Logic is not on the radio too much. I know his 1-800, that song, it's my least favorite song. I know that's unpopular because everyone loves it so much. Not my favorite. I don't feel like it's really truly representative of what he normally does. So whenever I say, oh, I like Logic, people say, oh, that 1-800 song, and I'm like, well, that's not really his style so much most of the time. Usually he's about the crazy rapping and all that stuff. That song's kind of like an exception. It's an okay song. I don't think it's a cool message and all that, yes, but I just don't think it represents totally like Logic. Like, most of his songs sound very different than that. But it's really interesting because Logic can do so many different styles, right? And he does, he has really singy things in his songs, and he has very orchestra type sounding things in his songs, and then he has the super crazy fast rapping and all that stuff. So I think Logic is an interesting artist in that way. But I mean, 1-800 isn't my favorite Logic song. It's probably my least favorite. But I mean, it got him popular, I guess. It got him on the radio. I'm not sure why I never hear any other awesome Logic songs on the radio. What is that about? Comment below if you have any ideas. I'm not sure why. He had a lot of audience participation, basically, so he kind of heckled the crowd a bit. And what else did he do? He walked off stage saying we weren't giving him enough energy and this and that.
Yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all ain't giving me no real energy, man. Matter of fact, show's over. Fuck that. I'm out of here. This is terrible. Going back to America. Fuck out of here.
So you'd agree that, it's all of us putting this show on right now. So I'm gonna let you know, as your friend, you got some damn relationship issues. This man just walked out on your life and you cheering for him to come back. No, hey! On the count of 3, I need a unified boo. 1, 2, 3. Sucks. That was terrible. I didn't feel any soul. It's the people in the back. I need you to. 1, 2, 3.
I guess that was supposed to be fun. I don't know. That was okay. But really the fun parts to me of the audience participation type stuff was he had someone come up and play Street Fighter with them, and it was a close battle. It was fun. You got to watch it on the big screen. I would have loved to have been the person that played Street Fighter with them, but I was a little too far back to get chosen for that. So that was fun. I don't know, he did some stuff. He highlighted some people who were really rapping fast with him on the video and kind of interacting with them, so that was cool. I've seen him pull people up to sing verses in past concerts. He really engaged the crowd, and he really has a lot of energy, and I just love his music. So it was an awesome concert. I really enjoyed it. I love the venue other than the rain, but the rain really didn't dampen our spirits too much. It was kind of fun. It was like a bonding experience. Everyone's like watching the thunder and lightning, but wondering what's gonna happen next. Are we gonna get to see Logic? It was a big build up to Logic, so I guess that was kind of cool. We were there a little later than we thought, but that's cool too. I thought the DJ sucked big time. I'm not sure if they had a DJ or they were just playing music, but you know, usually you go to like a rap concert, especially at Budweiser or even ACC or anywhere, and they have like a really, really dope DJ. And you know, last concert, the Kendrick concert, the Nas concert, all these concerts I've been to at Budweiser have had like amazing DJs, and I just feel like, wow, we could just dance here. We don't even need the star to come out. This is a fun time. They're playing like hits, you know, from way back, from now. It's just like an awesome dance club with an amazing DJ. This concert was an exception, definitely. I thought the music sucked that they were playing in between acts, and there was a lot of it because we were waiting for the rain and thunder to go away, and we could have used some awesome DJing skills there, you know, like some songs that could keep us going and dancing and having a good time. But instead they were playing like, I'm not even sure what they were playing. They were playing like some, I don't know what it was. It was like kind of sounded like Aerosmith, or, which, no hate on Aerosmith, I like them, but it just, for this concert, it didn't make much sense. They were playing like, I don't know if it was some Canadian groups like Bare Naked Ladies. I'm not sure if the venue just put that music on and they didn't have a DJ, or if a DJ was actually choosing these strange selections, but that was one minus here to this concert. Number one, I didn't really know the starting acts. I mean, they were okay, but they were nothing to write home about. And number two, I don't know, the music in between, just really, that was the big minus to me. I like to like be pumped up and have some awesome music that relates to the concert kind of, and there was a little bit of Cardi B, there's a little bit of Migos and stuff like that, but mainly it was like some, I don't know, soft random Canadian rock or something. It didn't really pump me up. And it was really like not loud also, so I guess that was it too. It was just kind of like I heard Cardi B a little bit in the background or something. I'd be like, oh, is there actually a rap song on now? So that wasn't great, but Logic was awesome. He did about an hour. It was awesome, full of energy, full of engagement. You know, we were engaged the whole time. I didn't ever think like, okay, this song sucks, whatever, I'm gonna sit down. I never wanted to sit down. I was partying, I was singing along. It was a great time. So yeah, stay tuned for my next concert review, which should be, I guess, Drake and Migos. I'll be going to see them in August. So stay tuned for that, and hope you enjoyed this concert review. Definitely share, like, and subscribe, and leave me a comment if you have any thoughts on this. If you were at the concert and you thought some similar or different things about it, or why is Logic not on the radio very much? What is that about, other than his 1-800 song? Yeah, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching Fit Mag.
I said I put the dog Bobby cause he gonna run around with his man, hammer in his hand, feeling like a man. Run a motherfucker around, get a blow, get the blow, put it to your brain like everybody got you ain't about it, everything you talk about. I know I can deal with that, you're too right, but fuck that. Everything you talk about, cut that. Everything you and do it, you trying to open, you can shut that. Turn the gun, that's how I'm a book man. Tell me what I am or what I own. All this budget, this is gotta. Life is moving fast, don't need a come and see me when I am in your town. That is what we preach. What's up? I feel like I don't belong. I feel like my life is wrong. I feel like I don't know In one breath, here we go. I'm flipping and living and shouting and killing and ripping, kind of a going and flowing, and he was doing and doing and moving and grooving and stepping and